Hi, welcome back. In this video, I'd like to talk about a very overwhelming feeling or emotion that we can call as loneliness. What is it? How is it caused? And what can you do about it? Because this type of loneliness is usually not a feeling that disappears when you're among other people. So our first reaction would be find people in your life, be among other people. But if it doesn't disappear, or maybe you're just distracted from it, then that's of course not the solution. So what should you do, right? The reason that you're having this feeling of loneliness is that you're not allowing or looking at a part of yourself. Maybe a truth that you're denying, maybe an emotion that you are denying, or maybe other things such as negative thoughts. Sometimes when we have negative thoughts, we think that they're bad and we distract ourselves from that with another layer of suppression called positive thinking. And that makes you feel lonely because the negative thoughts were also already a signal that there was something wrong, that you are not looking at something. And it's always easier to look away, to not be with yourself. But as a result, you might develop feelings of loneliness. And I used to be in the past, when I was 20 years old, I used to work as an entertainer in a hotel on the Canary Islands in Spain. And on my day off, I felt terrible, huge feelings of loneliness. And I was ashamed for it. It also didn't make sense because I was a popular guy. Every day I met hundreds of people, colleagues and friends. It did not make any sense at all. So I suppressed it. I wanted to put those feelings far, far away inside of me. But what I should have done is to find the feeling inside of my body, to breathe through it, and to connect with it. And then I would have found a very young version of myself, which we can call an inner child, isolated, alone in a very dark room, because there was a time in my life where I was so severely traumatized that I could not handle those emotions. But right now, and when I was 20, I could have done that. I could have felt it, and I probably would have cried. And then after that, I sort of reunited, I would have reunited with the version of myself that was having these emotions, that was sort of trying to signal to me, Daniel, I'm also here. Don't always look to others. But unfortunately, when we have these emotions, we always project them to the outside world and think that we're lacking something. But what we're really lacking is connection with ourselves. So I hope that this video helps you. And write below in the comments what you think of this and how you could implement this in your life. I give you a very big hug because those feelings are definitely not easy. And maybe you can give a big hug to yourself. Bye.